Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Once again, we are breaking down week 4 of the NFL. Hopefully, you guys all did pretty good last week. Most of our picks were pretty solid last week, so hopefully, you guys paid attention to the player pool. As normal, if you guys do go on to like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it quite a bit, and also hit that sub button as well. We finally have NBA back. Yes, well, yeah, kinda. It's preseason. Obviously, that starts today, Sunday. We have a single game today, and then obviously the regular slate starts on Monday. But we got about 2 weeks of the NBA preseason coming up. We're definitely excited for that. And honestly, it's not a bad time to make a lot of money because a lot of the sharks don't really play in it, and some people don't do a lot of research at all. They just pick the main guys. But you got to do research on preseason. You got to know the minutes. You got to know who's available. So I have all the beat writers. Um, and that's the key. You got to know the beat writers. So I have them all followed on Twitter. So I'm staying up to date on who's playing, who's going to get more minutes than other, stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys want to sign up for the NBA preseason, it is only $20 for the preseason for Fanduel. Like I said, it is about 2 weeks long, and like I said, it's hard to find a lot of information or who to play, who's out, how many minutes is each person going to get. So I already know all that. So yeah, why not come sign up? And like I said, not a lot. There's not a lot of tournaments or anything, but still a half decent way to get a little bit of bankroll to get ready for the regular NBA season. And like I said, we have the NBA season pass as well for 350 available. Obviously, it starts on the 19th, the official start of the season. Preseason starts obviously today, the 3rd. So that is mostly it. And then NFL, like I said, it was won in most of cash games last week. So that's not too shabby. So let's get into it for you guys. So once again, I got a player pool. These are my main guys. I'll mention a couple other guys that I didn't mention. These guys are mostly cash game plays. So as normal, we got Patty Mahomes. He's going to be in here almost every week. Going to Philadelphia, 54.5. KC's not looking great, man, to start this year. So Mahomes might be a little ticked off. So KC at 6. So I think it should be a little higher, but Casey has been struggling a little bit offensively. So you got Patty in there. You got Allen against Houston. He's not my favorite play. I'd rather just spend up the extra $200 to get Mahomes in there. Stafford against Arizona. Arizona, pretty good defense, but this should be a high-scoring game against two faster offenses out there. So if Arizona can keep in this game, then I'd like Stafford. Obviously, one of the things that I'm worried about is if the Rams just shut down Murray, then Stafford's not going to be as big as a play. But then you got Taylor Heineke here against Atlanta, as we know, a really bad offense. Sorry, really bad defense, and he's not bad. He's not going to get you a ton at 7-4, probably around 19 to 23, 24 would be nice to get him up there. So is he amazing play? No, but he probably won't have as much ownership as the other guys. And then Justin Fields, this guy has not looked great at all. But honestly, Matt Nagy, his play style is just not looking great right now. So as you see there on the left, Bill Lazor, I think that's how you say his name. Anyway, he is going to probably get the calls here for Justin Fields, so that could help him out here because the previous two, Matt Nagy was calling everything and obviously not calling the right stuff at all. So, he got sacked 9 times last game against Cleveland. So, shoot, man, 6,400 against Detroit here in a dome. Why not, man? Put him in some GPPs. I think, yeah, he'll have half decent ownership actually in some tournaments. All right, moving on here. Running backs, Derrick Henry. Obviously, if they're probably going to be up against the Jets. Run the ball, he'll probably get you half decent. He's not cheap though, but another solid play. Alvin Kamara, I could see this game obviously a lot closer than that Tennessee game, and as we know, Alvin can run and get in the passing game, so solid play. Nick Chubb, love him against Minnesota. Also, like I said, watch Cook's injury. Obviously, you can play the backup over there like we did last week against Seattle. So Chubb not looking too bad. Didn't find the end zone last week, but still was rushing pretty well. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's okay, I guess, at 6'7". Nothing too crazy, but you can put him in there if you want to. But I would rather spend up, depending on what's going on with some of the injury news. Wide receiver, quite a bit of them. Like I said, don't mind the Rams' offense here. Like I said, you're banking on putting in a couple of these wide receivers. Probably put them in a couple stacks just in case Arizona stays with it. Like I said, if they're up by 2 touchdowns or whatever going in the 4th, or whatever it is, and Obviously, passing game's not going to be too crazy, but still, I think Cup's going to be solid. And then, like I said, expecting a bounce back here for Kansas City. Got to look at Tyreek Hill. Diggs is okay against Houston. Not really a fan of Seattle's offense, but if you want to go into GPP, you can go Metcalf and obviously Russell Wilson, Carson, maybe like a combo like that in a GPP. And then we got Cooper and CD Lamb against Carolina. Carolina is my team, and yeah, they're looking pretty good, but they just did lose Horn, which is one of their top 10 pick last year in the draft. So it hurts having them. They just traded for somebody from Jacksonville. So we'll see how that goes, but I still don't mind Cooper or Lamb. Carolina, yeah, they're 3-0, but look, I love my team, but I think Dallas can put up a couple points against them. So I don't know which one of those guys is going to go off, but maybe one of them. And then, like I said, if Carolina wants to stay in this one, DJ Moore has to be there again at 7-3. Moving on, we got Terry McLaurin here against Atlanta. Obvious play right there. And then you got Deebo Samuel, and then Brandon Ayuk here against the Seattle. If this one's going to stay close, maybe they'll get a couple, hopefully get something in there. Jimmy G's not that great, but, it's whatever. Robert Woods, safe-ish, bet against Arizona. Nick Westbrook, Tennessee has absolutely nobody, so he might be your deep ball guy if you want to go that way. Over the tight ends, Kelsey, obviously, if you want to do a Kansas City stack. We got Hawk here against Chicago. He's literally his main target, so might have to go that way. Higbee, if you want to stack the Rams, and Logan Thomas against against Atlanta. He's been looking half decent, and could find the end zone as well at only 58. And then, this is pretty cashy, but these two guys here, we have Titans and obviously the Chiefs. So that's kind of what we got going on. A couple other ones that I didn't mention here. Let's go to select all. My bad. Let's do that. And then, like I said, over here at the running back position, obviously if Cook's out, Alexander, you got to go that way. He's at 6'8", but, going to be cashy. He's not the greatest play, so he's not a must-have. Cleveland's, I don't know. I just don't think he's going to do a ton against Cleveland. He was absolutely killer against Seattle, so he might get you anywhere from 8 to 10. I don't know. Maybe some of the field goes over on him. Who else we got here that I'm looking at? Pittsburgh, Green Bay, not a ton in that one. Maybe Aaron Jones, he's just been so hot. Baltimore, Denver, low-scoring game, don't have a ton. That's really it. If you want to go, Montgomery and Allen Robertson, you can for a Chicago stack, but it's only 41.5. But like I said, Matt Nagy's not calling the call, so maybe Chicago does okay. As I mentioned, Alvin Kamara, you got to look at that way. If you want to go GPP, if you think Philly can maybe keep up with KC, obviously you got to go look at Hurts, and a couple of those guys over there. And that's really it, man. I don't really see much else going on. Carolina's probably going to have to throw the ball a ton because they don't have their running back. And so like I said, you can look at more. I wouldn't be surprised if Robbie Anderson comes out of nowhere and does something. This guy's been absolute crap for 3 weeks. So who knows, man? Maybe Robbie Anderson comes out of nowhere and does half decent for Carolina. Would not surprise me. So that's basically it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We will be having some NBA videos coming up. Probably not for preseason, but we're going to have them for the NBA regular season, which starts on the 19th. But like I said, NBA preseason starts today, October 3rd. And like I said, we are going to be playing every single slate for the NBA preseason. So to get in on preseason, it's only going to be $20 for the entire preseason. Like I said, there's a lot that goes into preseason. You don't know who's playing. You don't know the minutes. You got to stay up on the beat reporters, and there's a ton of them, over 100 of them. So like I said, if you don't have time to do all that news, let me do it for you, and we'll definitely get advantage. Like I said, the last couple of preseasons, we've been doing pretty good because a lot of people don't really do any of the research at all. But yeah, that's what we got going on. And like I said, $350 for the season if you want to come join us for that one. And like I said, our month pass for NBA regular season will be at $40 a month for now. So, and then NFL is at $120 for the season. Or if you want to get in on a $10 week pass, you can do that as well for NFL, or a $35 month pass. So A lot of numbers spit at you, but if you guys need any more information, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Just message us and we'll get you guys all set up. So, yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, NBA is finally back today. MLB's last day, obviously, is today. I'm a Mariner fan, have been since I was a kid. Hopefully they get in. I don't think they will, but if they do, that'd be awesome. But, you know, always been a Mariner fan through the absolute crap. So who knows, man? Hopefully they get in there. But even if they do, they're not going anywhere. But anyway, that's it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry, we will talk to you guys a little bit later on.